Channel Share Our Products video training, and we're going to talk about the standard Glycol discharge manifold. Okay, so there's a lot of components that you'll see in here, and all of them do serve a purpose. Of course, 1/2 inch is your isolation valve here. This is a 1/2 inch pressure relief valve, which does have indication of pressure on the top here. Pressure indicator for visual reference. This, of course, manifold, this is a high temp version of it. We do put a sticker on here to say could be hot, just a caution sticker. Your pressure switch, which is right there under the cover. And just below it, you'll see there's a check valve. And check valve is to help backfeed to the pump. And then we reduce it down. We use these industrial hoses for it. The hoses are really rated like 300 PSI, 200 degrees, but this system should really never see anything that high. So that is pretty much the sense of it. Sometimes on new startups, if the tank was dirty and no one cleaned it out before then, you could have things caught in the suction strainer inside this check valve, or if it's leaking back in, or it could be lost up here. The only two that you really want to check if the tank is filling up, make sure that your pressure relief is set higher than your system pressure. Okay, and you can get a visual indication, although it's not perfect. I guess it's more like 5% on or off. Just make sure you're well above it. Just by turning it, and you'll see that as you turn it down, it's kind of like a micrometer. As you turn it down, it'll increase the pressure of the spring setting in there to the disc. But there is just a disc in there with a seat on it, and it does get stuff stuck in there. So it could be leaking. You'll see on the inside of the tank here that it's starting to leak. Is how you'll know that it's filling up through there. If it's not this, and this is set quite high enough, it's got to be that check valve. There's something stuck in it or anything like that. It could be. Okay, it's pretty much a discharge manifold.